So recently my girlfriend, she dumped me on Facebook. No customary phone calls, no hanging ups. She just posted on my wall those three magical words. It's over, asshole. And the thing that hurt me most was that the post got 752 likes. Most of those people were from my friend list. My mom and dad even left a little comment. LOL. Yeah, my parents, they don't love me. Because they had to get married because of me, so. Thanks for laughing at that. At least somebody's happy I was born. So the point is, this could be so insensitive breaking up with someone on Facebook. Because now the whole world knows who dumped who. I mean, you can't even lie to your friends as guys usually do. I mean, it was me who dumped Pooja, yaar. She was such a pain. Oh, dude, it's on Facebook. Even my Kamwali bai knows who dumped who. See, that's the trouble with getting dumped on a public portal. The best you can say is, even I was thinking of dumping her. But my net was down. And sometimes we get a bit carried away. We reveal too much information on Facebook. The other day I put this status message, having a night out at my friend's place. Next day I go home and I find out that my house has been robbed. Everything was gone. But I was lucky in the sense that we did not have that much difficulty in tracing down the robber. Because given the Facebook addict that the robber himself was, he uploaded those robbery pics on his Facebook account. And then just look at his stupidity. He even tagged me in those photos. Hold on, that's not the shocking part. The shocking part was that me and the robber, we had 4 mutual friends. And I think Facebook, it's a very feminist website. No matter what crap a girl puts as a status message, guys, they will like it, they'll comment it. This girl I know, she works in Bombay, her mom lives in Delhi. One day she puts this status message, missing my mom. And all the guys are commenting, "Aww. So sweet. Moms are the best. Please accept my friend request." In 5 minutes, she got 100 likes and 50 comments. And I was like, great, yaar, maybe as a guy, even I should put the same status message. Let's see what happens. So the next day, I put this status message, missing my mom. And I was waiting. So I waited a little more. And all I got was one comment. "Grow up, kiddo." And that was from my dad. And then there is another set of guys on Facebook, like one of my friends. He's so desperate. His only job in life is to check out the photo album of every other girl on Facebook. I know some of you are in the audience today. Yeah, that is what he do. That's what he does. And the moment a girl uploads a photo, he downloads it on his desktop. And then he tells us all these fake stories. We are like, dude, who's she? She's really hot. And she's Mac's girlfriend. We had some great fun. I poked her. And then she poked me back. And then this went on for like 1 or 2 years. And great, yeah. So next day I see his computer, he's got some photo of some other girl. Again the same story. She's Mac's girlfriend. The day after that, this time a French girl. Again, same story, she's Mac's girlfriend. So I said, dude, how many ex-girlfriends do you have? Around 3 GB. So if you here are on Facebook, look at you, you're feeling so proud of yourself. From Facebook, what an achievement. People may appear happy on the outside, but let me tell you, deep down, all Facebook users, they have a past. A dark past which they are not proud of. It's called Orkut. Come on, we are not native Facebookers, we are all Orkut immigrants. So let's check. And people on their Gtalk and Yahoo Messenger, they put the status message as busy, idle. I'm fine with that. But sometimes people even put their sleeping status messages. Z. These people think they are. And it's really annoying to me when girls put those status messages, Z. And I'm like, seriously girls, guys don't care whether you're sleeping or not. All guys care about is who you're sleeping with. So please give us more detailed information like Z with Sunil.